What's up, guys? It is day 3 of starting a same-day delivery e-commerce business. I don't have a ton to report on currently. However, last night I did go on and order some custom paper bags that have my logo on there, and those will just be used to deliver people's items and their orders to them and just really help with a branding perspective. Other than that, I set up the Facebook business page so I can start running meta ads. I'm going to start running some Google ads here pretty soon as well, and some other things that I'll fill you guys in later. So while I don't have a ton to mention and bring up in regards to the business, there is something I wanted to talk about today. And the lesson that I want to talk about is persistence and grit, essentially. So I have a past in business. I've launched a lot of different businesses. And there's a lot of businesses that never came to light because I gave up and just didn't launch them in general. Because there was a task that I couldn't get over, that I couldn't figure out, and that I couldn't complete. And it resulted in me just giving up in the business and scrapping the idea altogether, which I do not recommend, guys. If you have an idea and you believe in it, don't give up just because things get hard. That's what I want to talk about. With this business, I got the idea a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago or something, and I started, executing and getting things set up to create the business. I thought of a name. I started the website. I built out the Shopify store and got that account created. I started looking into the catalog and the type of inventory I wanted to stock and the merchandise and the different brands and things of that nature. The next step in the process was to secure a supplier and or distributor. And that's what I want to talk about. So securing a distributor was the hardest part of this business, of the setup process. There's only a few distributors in the space, and none of them wanted anything to do with me. Most distributors don't care about the smaller guy. They have their few big clients. That's all they care about. They don't want to add any more people. More clients is more of a headache in their eyes. And not to mention, I'm also e-commerce, and they do not like e-commerce. They get dozens of leads a day of Amazon sellers and eBay sellers wanting to set up distribution accounts with them just so they can resell the merchandise on Amazon, which the distributors have agreements with those brands not to allow those people to create accounts with them. And even though when I tried explaining that I wasn't going to sell on any third market platform like Amazon or eBay, and that I'm more of a supplement store, and just because I don't have a physical presence doesn't mean anything, because I'm locked into a geographical area, a same-day delivery zone, and anyone outside of that zone can't order. They didn't care. They didn't want to listen. And so they would just ignore me. They'd give me an auto-generated generic response. Hey, we don't allow for e-commerce, blah, blah, blah. Even though a lot of their customers, yes, they may be physical retail stores, but their customers also have e-commerce sites that they're selling products on too. It's just an excuse. They don't want more customers, essentially. They're happy with their few that they have. And that's just how distributors are, I've learned in the game. But I could have given up there, but I didn't. I kept looking. I kept searching for different distributors, finding different routes. I tried setting up relationships directly with the brands, which that also didn't work out most of the time. I was able to set up direct relationships with some of the brands, but I had to keep looking. I had to find a distributor. I was asking AI. I was Google searching for 2 months straight. 2 months. Every day I was looking for distributors. That was the tallest task. And I didn't give up. And I feel like there's a me in the past that would have given up at that trial and at that challenge. I would have said, oh, this business isn't going to work. I can't find a distributor. And I would have moved on to the next idea. And it's a perpetual cycle of me thinking of an idea, trying to do something with it, and then it doesn't work out. So I just kept searching. I said, no, I'm not going to give up on this. I'm going to keep looking. I just remembered the vision I had for the company and the idea. And I said, there has to be a distributor out there that will let me create an account with them. I found one that I started talking with, and I thought they were going to let me created an account with them, talked to them for a few weeks, submitted an application, and then they sent me a generic response of, hey, we don't allow e-commerce sites, even though I told multiple people there what I was actually doing. As well as there was another distributor out of California who I've called and emailed them several times, and they just aren't getting back to me. They don't care. They don't want my business. That's fine. Until one day, I was on the 20th page of a Google search. And guys, I'm not even joking. 20th page. I found my distributor. I went on their website. I saw if they had the brands I wanted. They did. And they don't have all the brands I want, so I still need to figure that out. But they had enough brands for me to launch the company. So I reached out to them, and when I submitted their application, I didn't hear back from them for a whole month. Nothing. So I sent an email to their customer support. Then a sales rep got back to me. He said, sorry, we haven't been checking the portal. I'd like to speak with you, call, discuss your business more, see if you'd be a good fit for us. So I gave him a call, and I told him that I'm not selling on any third market platforms, no Amazon, no eBay. And I told him what I'm doing locally, and he said, okay, that doesn't violate our terms of service or anything that they have with the brands. And he let me create an account. Once the account was created, I ordered the inventory within a day, and now I have inventory and I have a distributor for this business. Sorry if I rambled on, guys. I just wanted to share that story and discuss that when you're facing challenges in your business, don't give up, because I've done that in the past and I've just pivoted to a different business, which I don't recommend doing anymore. Some tasks and obstacles may be insurmountable, but there's very few of those. So, and honestly, in business, what you'll come in trouble with the most is funding, is running out of money. If it's an obstacle that isn't running out of money, it's likely you can overcome it. So that's just a little story and advice I have for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to continue following the journey and see where this business goes. Until next time, guys, take care of yourself and do great things.